Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So out in the woods today, and we're going to take a look at a new blade. This is the ESEE Knives PR4. This is a Kephart style blade, and I just got this in a little while ago from one of the forums, and we're going to check it out today and see how it does, so stick around. It's a brisk but beautiful morning in Ohio today, and I'm out in the woods again, feeling really lucky and blessed I can come out here and do this for you guys today. Knees healing up pretty well, getting around a lot better. So I thought it'd be a great time to come out and do a little knife testing. I haven't done a knife test in a while, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to use my open L saw, and we're going to cut down some of this dead standing wood that I found as our test wood. I'm expecting that this is probably maple. That's pretty much what's out here. Couple of things about this knife that I think a lot of people take a look at this and immediately kind of go, I don't want anything to do with it, is the handle. The handle looks very, very aggressive, very grippy, but when you take a closer look at it, there really isn't a lot of sharp edges to it. They've actually been smoothed down, and the knife is actually very thin in the handle, which for some people may or may not be a great thing. So a few things about the knife. First of all, the sheath is probably one of the better quality leather sheaths I've seen come with a production knife on the market today. I'm kind of blown away by it, actually. Made in the USA, right there. Nice thick welt on it. Just the style of it, it speaks more quality than some of the other leather sheaths I've seen with production knives. So you're getting a bonus, because some knives come with very crappy sheaths and this one does not, and this is a very nice sheath. So you're lucking out when you get this knife and you get this sheath, so definitely a bonus. Using it today with just the batoning and feather sticks and splitting wood and pounding it and stuff, I don't have any issue with this gripping material or the thinness of the grip. I tended to want to put my thumb up on the ramp up here, which I don't know if it's that because there's not much grip down here, maybe, but I felt like I had a lot of control when I put my thumb up here on the top. But certainly there wasn't any type of blistering or wear spots or hot spots or any of that kind of stuff with this handle. This handle looks grippy, but it is not as grippy as you'd think it would be. But it is much thinner than most traditional ESEE knives out on the market. Like if you look at the PR or the RB3 or even an SE3 or the 4, they have thicker handles than this. This is a little bit thicker, or a little bit thinner, excuse me. So it's something to note when you're thinking about this knife. And what I do like is, I do like this portion right here. I like that little guard, a little kind of half guard, because that really gives you a spot for your finger to go into, and it holds it nice and tight and just gives it a nice purchase on the blade. I didn't feel this knife slipping at all in my hand. I feel like I had good control of it. Certainly not the greatest test today. I could certainly do a lot more with it, but I think as I use it more this year, I think it's going to prove to be a decent knife to keep with my other knives. I like it so far. Another thing to note is that it does have a 90-degree spine, so you can strike a ferro rod. It is a 4-inch blade. I'll put the specs down below so you can get an idea of exactly how thick and long this thing is, but it's, you know, I think for a reproduction of the Kephart style knife, this is probably one of the most true reproductions I've seen from production knives. It comes very close to what the original Kephart looks like and feels like, and it's pretty cool. I think they did a great job with this knife, so I'm digging it. Fine tasks. Look at those fine little curls. It did great. I believe this is a flat grind on here. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong about that. It could be a saber grind, but I believe it's a flat grind on this knife. But just, you know, whittling and making little feather sticks. I think it's going to be a great camp shore knife. And the thing is, it doesn't break the bank. This is not a $200 knife. This is under $120, which I think is a fair price for this blade and all that you're getting. But shaves that wood, does a nice job. Does just as nice a job as my Scandis does, and I prefer Scandi blades. And the tip held up really well, because I was really beating the crap out of this thing into this log over here, and it did a great job. I was impressed. So it, you know, it's a nice little knife. I'm digging it. Something different, you know, it's just very different than what's out on the market today, and very different for ESEE knives. This is like a complete departure from what they normally do, and I think that's really interesting and cool. I can't wait to see more that they come up with in this camp lore line. camp lure line, I think, is just the greatest thing that they've done. And I know they're coming out with an axe or a hatchet soon. That's going to be a great complement to this. I can't wait to get my hands on that thing. Has the same style of handles on it as well, if I believe, from what I've seen. So yeah, fun knife. If you're looking for a bushcraft knife and you want something very traditional in style and you want to get a lot of bang for your buck, I would definitely recommend this. There's not a lot of bad things to say about it. The handle is much better than it looks, so don't let that scare you. Alright guys, that's it for today. I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see you next time on the Prepared Wanderer. Oh, and hit that like button down below, and if you're subscribed, make sure you hit the little bell icon. That way every time a new video comes up you get notified, and that way you don't miss anything, because I'm coming out with videos at least once a week. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.